What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here. You're watching the Ragin Nation show. This is just a web series where we talk about all things matter to me in the world of movies. It's been a while since I've done one of these episodes, and it's all because I've been so busy talking about Transformers Age of Extinction. Transformers Age of Extinction opened in North America and other parts of the world last weekend. I've seen it 3 times already. I did a spoiler-free review. I did a bunch of spoiler-filled chat reviews, and there's still a lot of videos that I have to make to talk about the movie because it is so awesome. Anyways, if you want to check out any of my videos talking about Transformers Age of Extinction, head over to my Transformers YouTube channel, youtube.com/TheRaginNation, and you can see all my videos there. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about a movie that is coming one day, because just a little bit over a week ago, they just announced that there's going to be another installment in the Predator franchise. Can you believe this? There's actually going to be another installment into this franchise, which I originally thought was going to end. And when they announced this originally, just a little bit over a week ago, it was announced as a reboot, okay? And I was thinking, are you serious? Are you kidding me? One of the greatest classic action sci-fi action films of all time is getting a reboot? Why? Well, there's a couple of movies where classic movies that you should never ever even consider rebooting. Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and also Predator. Now, RoboCop got a reboot, and the more they talked about it, the more I was open to the idea, because they're keeping the concept, but they're updating the visual effects, right? So that happened, I watched it, and it was okay. Total Recall was also the same thing. The concept was there, they kept the concept, but then they just upgraded all the action sequences and upgraded the visual effects, and it was okay. Now, thankfully, Predator is not going to be a reboot. Actually, what it's going to be is a sequel. That would be the 4th installment in the Predator franchise. We had Predator in the 80s, and then we had Predator 2 in the early 90s, and then we had Predators. I forget when Predators came out, but it was, I think, maybe 3 years ago? I can't remember. Now we're getting the 4th installment, and the 4th installment will be directed by Shane Black. That is confirmed. Now, if the name Shane Black sounds familiar, he is the man behind Iron Man 3. Now, what's very interesting is that Iron Man 3 is has a very unique rating, okay? Iron Man 3 is praised by the critics, but not very liked by the fans. In fact, a lot of the Marvel and Iron Man fans don't like Iron Man 3 for one reason and one reason alone. They claim that Mandarin was screwed up by Shane Black. They hate Shane Black because he screwed up the Mandarin. He made some changes. I personally like Iron Man 3. I thought it was a great film, great story, great characters, a great installment into the franchise. And when I review movies, I look at them as films, as opposed to a comic book film. All right, and I think that Shane Black made a very good movie. He might have made some changes or modernized the Mandarin character a little bit, but at the end of the day, he tried to make it work for today, for today's time. Okay, and because of that, it has a 78% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. And it's a pretty decent movie. Now, another film that he directed that was done really, really well is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And that is at 84%. Now, the very interesting thing is that Shane Black doesn't have a whole lot of directing credits. He's only really directed those 2 movies, and he's going to be directing the Predator 4, right? But he has credits in screenwriting, and his screenwriting credits are actually pretty good. For example, he was the screenwriter for Lethal Weapon, which is a great film. It's pretty much the start of the buddy cop genre. And then he was also the screenwriter for The Monster Squad, classic film, all right? He was also the screenwriter for The Long Kiss Goodnight, which was a great action spy thriller. So these are all very decent films. So there's a man who knows how to tell a story. Okay, he's got his characters and his story down. Now, what's very interesting and something that makes me have faith in the in Predator 4 is that Shane Black is actually a fan of the original Predator, and to top things off, he was involved in Predator. Do you remember the character named Hawkins? Okay, Hawkins, I believe he got killed first in the first Predator film. That character Hawkins played by Shane Black. Shane Black was the actor who played Hawkins. And I'm pretty sure that he loves Predator. Okay, I mean, that is a film that he got killed in. So I'm thinking, man, you gotta love the film where you ended up dying by the title villain. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he's gonna pay a lot of homage and respect to the original film, directed by John McTiernan, and I have faith in this project. Now, originally when they talking about a sequel or a reboot, whatever, just another installment into the franchise, I was thinking that, man, they're seriously gonna bring in another sequel? Well, Shane Black is confirmed to direct Predator 4. Now, whether or not he's going to make it continue where the third one left off, Predators, we don't know, okay? Nobody knows anything right now. But the fact that there is going to be a fourth one, and in a way I actually kind of don't want it to follow the story of Adrian Brody and Alice Braga. I really don't think that will be an interesting story. Maybe they should just go back to the jungle, back on Earth, or somewhere, okay? Just don't make it anything like Aliens vs. Predator or Aliens vs. Predator Requiem, okay? Just don't make it anywhere close to that. I have faith in Shane Black, okay? I think he's a great storyteller, and I think that he can do a good job. And I think that he's also going to pay homage and tribute to the original. And he's going to remember a lot of great things that made the original great. And he's going to implement that into Predator 4. How do you guys feel about Shane Black, the director of Iron Man 3, but also one of the actors of the first Predator, directing Predator 4? Let me know in the comments section below. I have faith in it. There's no word on when it's happening, but when something is announced this early, it's usually that they're going to make the film 2 to 3 years from now. 2 years at the very earliest, but 3 years, pretty average, okay? So probably we're going to see it 3 years from now, 2017. All right? Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. We got more things to talk about, so make sure you continue watching the next video. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. He is unhappy about what the Superman versus General Zod battle did to his home. You know what I'm saying? All that destruction.